Hello everyone, thank you so much for coming today. I just want to take the opportunity to share some words on behalf of my classmates, who are all looking so spiffy and white now. What a nice color on you guys. Today is a very special day for us, and while I was thinking about this speech through the course of the week, I decided that this ceremony means three things for us. First of all, it's a celebration of just getting here in the first place. And second, it's a way for us to show gratitude to the people who helped get us here. And then the third reason, I think, is the most important reason, but I'm not going to tell you just yet. I'm going to let the suspense build for that one first. So I'm going to start with this being a celebration of our achievements. We all took different paths to get here. Cammie knew that she was going to be here when she was a kid, whereas Jared had to go through a career and have 3 children before he realized this was where he was supposed to be. But regardless of the path we took to get here, we should take this moment to really appreciate the work we put in to get here. Okay, so today is about all those weekends when we said goodbye to our friends when they went to enjoy themselves, and we stayed home to grapple with the organic chemistry and cram for the MCAT and stress over how to write that perfect personal statement. None of that was easy, but we did it because we knew that this right here is where we're supposed to be. But we weren't the only people who were working hard to get us here. There were a lot of other people involved. So, to everyone who's not sitting in the first 3 rows, you're here today because someone down in white wants to thank you. Thank you so much for what you've done, because without you, we would not be here. Because you were there for every step of the way. You were there when we first started getting an inkling in our head that maybe medicine was for us. And you were there through the stress of undergrad. And you were there when we were waiting for Susan Christensen to just call us already. You were there for that. And I know that probably wasn't always easy. So today is for you as well. Thank you so much for what you've done. And then there's people here today too that only just joined us on our journey recently, only 5 weeks ago, our teachers and our staff. And already they have touched our lives in many ways, so we thank them too. All right, and that brings me to the third purpose for today, which I think is the most important. And I know I've been saying that today is about us, our accomplishments, and our gratitude. But really, when push comes to shove, I don't think today is really about us at all, because it's about something a lot bigger. These white coats aren't just white coats. They're symbols. They're symbols of a profession that we're about to join. And what a wonderful profession that is. A profession where we get to use the science that we all find so fascinating in service to our patients and our communities. Not many people get to say that about their careers, but we're going to be able to say that about our careers. So we need to remember that these white coats, nothing entitles us to these white coats. Not the hard work, not the volunteering, not the acceptance letter. We are not entitled to these coats. These coats are a privilege we should strive to earn every day we put them on. And it's a privilege that we should never take for granted. If there's one hope that I can have for myself and for all of you, is that we never take these coats for granted. And I think that's what today is really about. And now I have one last thing to do, and it requires some background information for our family and friends. So last week, when I gave my pre-class president election speech, I wrote a poem, a very bad poem because it was the first poem I've ever written. And I promised my classmates that if they elected me, I would not write another poem for White Coat. However, I just could not resist. So I have a White Coat poem for you all. So here goes. Today is the day of our White Coat celebration. A day to forget the bacteria, glucose, and phosphorylation. A day to remember our hard work and dedication, and to thank our family, friends, teachers, and administration. What we'll learn in the next 4 years is beyond my imagination, but I know Duluth Medical School will mold us to perfection, so that when the time comes, we'll be ready to join our profession. as the physicians of our generation. So thank you for joining us for our White Coat celebration. P.S. I look forward to seeing you at the reception. Again, thank you all so much.